Welcome to Back Breaking News episode 250. This is Cookie King 73, and today we're going to be doing the hypothetical questions. Hypotheticals are stuff that could happen, but most likely isn't, or can't happen, but it's like perceived that something in the realm of possibility is what I think it means. So, we're doing part 19, and today's question, it's a good one. It's like a would you rather. I did some before, but this is hypothetical. So, would you rather be feared or forgotten? Now, that is honestly a very good question. From I I put this on the Google Docs. All these questions came from ChatGPT. This robot is asking some really good questions. So, at its core, would you rather be forgotten or feared or forgotten? It all comes down to, in my personal opinion, how you feel about being feared. Do you want to be do you want to feel feared by, it depends who you feel, what you mean by fear. If you want everyone to fear you, that's terrible, because that means you won't have many friends. But if you're forgotten, no one would ever remember you ever again. It would be like Spider-Man, but if you're forgotten, you have chance to make new friends, in my opinion. But if you're feared, you get respect, but that means people won't really want to hang around you all that much. So it's, excuse me. So it's really just a question. This question at its core is, as I said, a very interesting one, because being feared means you could get respect, but being forgotten just means you got a chance, a second start with everyone. You get a second start. So if you had like a bad relationship with a friend, you could change that because they won't remember who you are, and then to be forgotten, and then you can make yourself remembered because then you could re-event yourself to these people and change what you wanted to change with them. Another example, but feared, I feel like you will be more respected than having a chance to reconnect with people here, because if you're feared, people don't really want to connect to people they're scared of. So at this, this is it. As I said, the core of this question, as being hypothetical, as this being hypothetical, I feel like if this was me, I personally would want to be feared than forgotten, because I would want to be feared only for one reason. Because if you're forgotten, that means if you're forgotten, that means no one's going to remember you. But if you're feared, people are going to remember you. And not just that, they're going to remember you as the strongest or wherever you were good at, the best at that. But I feel like being forgotten also has its advantages as well. Like you could restart your friendships with people. Like I'm assuming this means right now, would you rather be feared by everyone or forgotten by everyone? But that means you have a second chance if you're forgotten. But my personal opinion is that I'd rather be feared, because I would because that means people are less likely to. But being feared also means people, if you have any friends, will be less likely to betray you. It's feared. Being feared would be cool, but it would also be kind of sad because it would be hard to make friends because people will be scared of you. But I guess, but I guess, but I guess overall, this was a pretty good question in my opinion. And I'm going to stick with the answer feared. I'd rather be feared. So, that's all for today. Goodbye.